everybody. My name is Kazm Vulfhart, aka King Kazm, whatever you want to call me, and welcome back to Pokemon Violet, the Bug-type Gym Leader run. I am a little bit tired. I don't know why, I got some sleep. Let's go ahead and get started on this thing that I'm absolutely going to hate. Oh, also for for surprise information, I leveled up everybody to be around level 80. And I did some stuff off camera for the sake of my sanity. Yes, I will touch the big glowing shrine and hope nothing happens. I'm amazed that doesn't kill me. Like, I feel like that would fall straight down on top of me. Oh, it's a goldfish. Splashy! I'm going to hate this. Weaken the special defense of everybody. Yay. This might genuinely be an instance where I decide to just use a freaking Master Ball. I hate you. Okay, let's see. I know for a fact that you are Fire Dark because you're in the Fire Scored Shrine. Which is why I led with Bell. I'm gonna try and build up. Good thing I'm not a physical attacker. So my issue with this guy lies in the fact that, number one, I don't have anybody who has status effects moves that I can remember. Downside to some bug types, they just don't get good moves for that kind of stuff. And the ones that do currently aren't in the main game. With Joltik being in the Indigo Disc DLC because Game Freak absolutely hates giving us Joltik. This music, though. Three stages. The issue is, I can't remember if his ability is a full-on ignorance. I can't remember Ruination, like, at all. And I can't remember if his ability, which weakens our special defense, is... I'm actually gonna look it up while focusing. Oh, I actually have nothing to really fear with Ruination. Ruination deals damage equal to 50% of the opponent's remaining HP rounded down. It always deals at least 1 HP of damage. Normally, that'd be, like, a big deal. What am I at right now? 4? 5. Let's go ahead and put all 6. Normally, that would be a big deal, except, number one, I put leftovers on this buddy. On my lovely little Bell. And I also... So basically, this thing can't kill me with Ruination, period. Because even if it were to drop me down to 1 HP, I'd regain like an 1/8 of the max HP that I have, so it would be above 1 HP. Okay, you are Fire. You're Fire Dark. Bug Buzz might actually kill you at this point. Actually, I just realized that 6 stages in Special Attack might actually kill you with Fire Blast. Hey, I was right. Wait. Are you kidding me? Can I do this over and over again? Oh. Well, that's fine. That genuinely is fine. If I had to take a guess, I would say one of two things has become a necessity. Option one. Man, if only it were a good Pokemon, I'd actually try and go for it. One of two things would actually have to happen. You know what? I'm going to go for it just to taunt my friend. And see if I can get one. Because, ha 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 ha! One of two things happens. Usually whenever you kill a legendary by accident, which I should have thought better, but I didn't, so my fault. Usually when you kill a legendary, what you have to do is you have to defeat the Elite Four and the Pokemon Champion again. Or in this game, it might just be a 24-hour, like an IRL 24-hour time clock. So what I'll do for you guys... It'll be a couple episodes. Because I record, as you all know, I record the week's Pokemon episodes in a batch of 2. But what I'll do is, after this session, I'll wait like 24 hours IRL and check to see if I'm able to access it. If not, I'm willing to bet I will have to fight the Elite Four again, which I'll just do off camera. But regardless, you're not shiny, are you? Everybody gets 1 XP, except for Belle, she gets 2. Okay, I'll be honest, I'm bored with this now. What? Oh. I couldn't see you. Well, I will run now. If I couldn't run from that low level freaking Shinx, that thing was going to die. It wasn't going to survive long. But I'm playing too much Monster Hunter Rise. I just had the urge to wire bug my way over to the school. That's not a functionality in this game. But I've done some stuff. There is time. Her hair looks slightly different, doesn't it? No, it looks the same. I did some stuff off camera, namely getting some Sweet Herba Mystica, which was such a pain in my butt. Like, the amount of effort I went to for the Herba Mystica was so annoyingly irritating. Because you can get it in 4 stars, but 5 stars have the highest ranking. Or the 5 stars at this point in time are the easiest I can get. Master Kazm, have you anything to report about the Sweet Herba Mystica? Yes. But because it's given to you... excuse me. Because it's rewarded from only specific Pokemon... And this is why you should just be yourself. I can guarantee you there will always be somebody who has the Slowpoke up. But there will always be somebody who absolutely like adores the way your personality works in one way or another. So for me personally speaking, I genuinely do like Suguaro. Is that am I pronouncing the name right again? Suguaro. Like, I love the big bulky dude who absolutely adores sweets. Yeah, I've still got teachers to talk to. And once again, we're saving time for last because I do not like her. She's not exactly a bad person. I just don't like people who use trick questions against people who don't understand what trick questions are. I found it, but I killed it. I have stuff to report. It's a fish. It has these weird things around its eyes. It lowered my special defense. It died to a 6-stage fire blast. It knows ruination. Yeah, I think I'm done with Suguaro, so that's good. Let's go to the art room. Get Hassel out of the way. You are standing right there. It's just right for me. I chose to do everything in the game because that's the only way to progress the story, to be honest. Well, yeah, sometimes. Sometimes I like Pokemon battles. One of the things I do genuinely enjoy about Pokemon is just the concept of catching these beasts. And when there's, like, a really fun way of doing it, that's when I get, like, really into it. I genuinely like the fossil Pokemon in most of the games, just because of the fact that, like... Sorry, I needed a drink. Just because it's a unique way of catching them. Now we leave. Is he somewhere different? He might be somewhere different. I just need to leave and come back. I like the honey trees in Gen 4. It took a long time to do the honey trees, though. That's my biggest gripe about it. The bug catching contest in Gen 2, also a fun way to do it. Oh, he's in the schoolyard. I enjoyed that. I don't mind the Terror Raid dens and the... This... I assume this is like a climbing wall with a... like... pull-up bar-esque thing going on here. Excuse me. I assume that's what it is. Because the only reason I can draw that conclusion is because of how high up it is. Coupled with the sand pit. Although I feel like if it were fully that case... the sand pit would extend to the wood right about here and connect to that. Or it might just be like some form of trellis. And they just didn't plant anything yet. Why is there a dragon trainer here? Okay, so... I'll continue with my original topic in a second. I want to touch on something here. If somebody has gone out of their way to literally tell you, don't disturb me at this place, don't disturb them at that place. Disturb them at another place. But like legitimately, there's like codes of ethics for this kind of crap. So just don't be a dick and be like, oh, I'm just gonna completely disrespect what you said and disrespect your wishes and invade your personal space and what you would consider your personal interests and stuff like that. Because what I need to deal with is more important than whatever interests / preferences you may have. Is the best way I can put it. Because genuinely, that's all you're saying to the person is that I don't care what you want me to do or don't do. I'm going to interrupt these important conversations. This is a really cool school, to be honest. I'm going to interrupt your important conversations. I'm going to invade your place of work because what I have is more important. You want to know what I have? Yeah, I burnt your cupcakes by accident. Like, that's obviously not what she was doing, but like it's an example. It's an extreme example that I wanted to share, and just it does irritate me when that kind of stuff happens. My puppies are being noisy. They're shaking all over because they're stretching and they're sleeping all over the place because they're lazy, and I love them for it. Going back to the catching of the Pokemon. He seems deep in thought. It didn't bother me. I mean, it bothered me a little with how she acted, but that's about it. This is a story about you, isn't it? You're a great teacher. Once again, jumping off topic of what I was trying to say, this is something that irritates the crap out of me too. So, I'm gonna go on tangent here for a little bit. I absolutely hate the movie Encanto. It's a great, well-made movie. I hate it with a blind passion. I hate it with a blind passion. Well, not just because literally when I worked at Walmart, that's all I would see in the toy section, or when I'm stocking anything, there was always something Encanto related. It just gets to be like overexposure to a degree. But I hate Encanto because Abuela got off way too easy, in my opinion. She basically straight up traumatized and manipulated her family into a level of perfection. Actually, a great way to like sort of summarize what my issues are is if you watch Everything Wrong with Encanto, CinemaSins, his videos, CinemaSins / Cinema. What's the alternate one? It's there's like everything great and everything wrong with movie videos. And so Encanto has one with everything wrong, and he kind of summarizes up a lot of what my issues are. Like, number one, the family just absolutely teetotally ostracizes Mirabelle because she is not powered. But that's something that they got as the important thing from Abuela, who, yes, was traumatized by invaders and stuff like that, killing her husband, but like, And as somebody who's suffered through trauma, I know it's not easy to go through it, but like there's a limit. Like personally speaking, for me, there's a limit to the amount of trauma I will personally share with somebody. Or I won't like try and push my trauma onto other people. And what's happening here with Hassel is a similar scenario. I will slap you! And this right here, I'm going to leave it on the screen for a bit. This right here is what irritates me about this entire scenario. Your lineage is the... I don't want to say this. Your lineage is not more important than the individuals who make it up. And if you are so focused on your lineage... And the reason I brought up Encanto is because it is similar shit. Not exactly the same, I will admit that, but similar shit. Abuela in Encanto had expectations for her family, and she pressured them to live up to those expectations. When it was finally all falling apart, she couldn't see that she was the issue. Which she was the issue. Once again, I do not approve of generational trauma. I hate it. It's stupid. Showing it is fine, as long as there is a proper resolution. Talking about it is fine, as long as everybody understands, like, you don't traumatize your generations. You don't traumatize future generations of something that happened to you. You tell them what happened to you, don't push the issue on to them. Oh, my, okay, so, like, as an example, I would actually have, on my father's side, 4 uncles instead of... No, 3 uncles instead of 2. My dad had a brother who died because he choked on a macaroni noodle as a kid. And that terrified literally all of my dad's side of the family. So whenever one of us started choking, they would all panic. And I'm sorry, like, as I am now, if I were to see that, I'd kind of laugh a little bit. But I do understand that it's dangerous. But what happened in Encanto would be the equivalent of my family banning macaroni in our household because of that one incident. Tragic incident, but an incident nonetheless. And this, what's going on here with Hassel is that his entire family has it in their head, oh, this is what he's meant to do. This is what he has to do. This is his responsibility. His responsibility is to take after his father and run the family. No. No, 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 no. No. You're utter nonsense. What did you do? Shut off your emotions to become a dragon trainer? I don't think that was part of the qualifications. Like, there's a level of logic, and then there's just stupid logic. And as somebody who's a relatively logical person, yes, that is a thing. There is such a thing as stupid logic. It's called paranoia. Don't! That is harassment! You will get arrested! Okay, never mind. He's fine with it. You won't get arrested, but you will have just a horrible time with it. Oh, so she lied about it. So wait. Hang on. So he's saying that she made it up about his father deteriorating health, not thinking he wouldn't, like, reach out to his dad? Be like, hey, Dad, how are you doing? Are you feeling well? Are you getting sick? And what? Wait. How shitty of a dragon trainer does she have to be? Like, right there, that alone is just ruining the name. Like, I'll admit, I'm not exactly the most honorable person in some of my strategies. Like, I play... Gee, that's a lot of dragon trainer. I sometimes play dirty in games I play. I do stuff that is what some would call not exactly honorable in one aspect or another. For example, some people with Elden Ring say, oh, you shouldn't be using summons, that's not part of the game. Well, I'm sorry, it's part of the game. I'm going to use it. But, like, another example is in D&D, I play rogues. I can do a decent rogue and stuff like that. And I can do all that stuff relatively easily. I'm sorry, but, like, that was underhanded. Like, there's a limit to what is okay and what isn't okay with certain dishonest things. I say dishonest things in quotation marks. And, like, what that was not okay. Like, I draw the line at emotional manipulation. No, I came to the schoolyard to be annoying. No, it was actually a proper thing to ask. You're curious about what I'm doing. So it's fine. How athletic... Okay, no, genuinely, how athletic are the children at Pokémon academies? Oh, by the way, I actually did see a video on what my age is in this game. It's 14. It's so mean. It's funny, but it's mean. Enjoy your sore muscles tomorrow. Deal with it. But no, like, I will admit, Encanto was a decent movie. I just don't like it. And I don't like it because there's a level of just... No, the Abuela should have had more punishment than what she had. She should not have been easily forgiven for what she did. Yeah, she was traumatized, and I get that, but, like, no. No. Because... okay, so let me explain why I don't like it. Yeah, go time. Let me explain why I feel like she should have been held stronger to her actions more than what she was. So, a form of emotional abuse is fake admitting that you're wrong. I'm not saying Abuela did that. I'm not. And what would get me to shut up about it would literally be in Kanto 2, where we see Abuela actually trying to be a better person than what she was. That would get me to shut up, like, real quick. But the thing is, with the way I know some people to be, and unfortunately these some people, there are a lot of them in this world, they will say, I'm sorry, it was my fault, and then immediately go back to what they were doing. That was wrong. Because they're trying to placate you, or whoever they are, abusing, hurting, all that stuff. They'll try to placate them, just so they can go back to doing it and get the person to shut up. I'm not, once again, not saying Abuela did that, but the potential is there, and that's enough for me to not enjoy it fully. Bruno really didn't do anything wrong. Hell, honestly, the entire town should probably be held responsible for what they did. To be honest. I don't know what they would have to do, though. It's a freaking Disney movie. Like, the punishment is so open-ended. Kind of like recent Disney movies are horrible lately. Bring back bring back bad guys like Ursula and Jack Horner. Jack Horner's DreamWorks. Jack Horner's DreamWorks, I know, but like, give me those kind of villains. Give me the kind of villains that are irredeemable and just evil for evil's sake. I like them. I like that kind of stuff. Like, give me a villain I want to hate. Don't give me a person who's a tragic hero that I can relate to. A tragic villain I can relate to. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but there's too much of it. There's too much of it in the movie industry lately. Please give us the horrible enemies. Give me an Amanda Waller. I want an Amanda Waller as a Disney villain. Not Amanda Waller specifically, but like an Amanda Waller. If you don't know who Amanda Waller is, go ahead and look it up. You're going to enjoy yourself. You're really not. Anyways, I'm going to call it here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That way you see more content like this in the future. And if you can share this video with your friends, your family, your favorite group of emotionally manipulating dragon trainers. I have so many bad examples of people you should share these videos with. I'm sorry. I'd appreciate that as well. And as always, I will see you as we continue our adventures in Pokemon Violet, the Bug-type Gym Leader run. Bye-bye.